We are back. So today we were wondering, have you ever tried to figure out something at your child's school and just feel like you're spinning your wheels or feel like you're running up against all these roadblocks? Have you ever tried to address something at your child's school and keep being told what you can't do?
Well, this video is for you. Amy and I are going to quickly drop a couple of gems for parents and guardians of school-age children about navigating the system and making sure that you are able to get your child's needs met. A lot of times we hear from school administration or staff what we can't do as parents and guardians, but today we're going to talk a little bit about what you can do.
Yes, we have 8 tips for you on what you can do. And we're going to start off with your right to choose your child's school. We get a lot of questions from families about this. So we want to start off with that one, and then we have 7 other quick tips for you after that. So, as promised, number 1, you have the right to choose your child's school. On your screen right now, you'll see a list of different options you have right here in the city of Pittsburgh. The first 4 are options within Pittsburgh Public Schools, so those are all opportunities that you have within the district. And then the bottom 2 are charter schools, and then opportunity scholarships. The opportunity scholarships apply to parochial schools, and we have more information on all of this where you can reach out to Nicole and I and get more details on those, but also you can check out our new website, ourschoolspittsburgh.org, and that was just up on your screen, so you can check that out, and it's an interactive map and a great way to see what the options are within your region.
Yes. Next, you have the right to contact your child's teacher, principal, district staff, and school board member. I kind of consider that like maybe a chain of command for where you would go when you have issues or concerns or even positive feedback regarding your child's educational experience. So don't forget, and if your needs aren't met when reaching out to any of those contacts, you also have the option of calling the parent hotline. The parent hotline will take your information and details about whatever your need is, and then someone will get back to you within a short period of time to help you follow up on that issue. When contacting the parent hotline, be sure to get a ticket number. That is your sort of confirmation of calling, and it is also what you will need to follow your ticket to make sure that it's handled through completion of your issue.
Great. Thank you, Nicole.
Sure.
Number 3, you have the right to request for your child to be screened for supports. Again, we hear from a lot of families that they wait until the school recommends it, or they hear from a teacher and the teacher suggests it. But you, as a parent or guardian, have the right to request for your child to be screened for behavioral supports, academic supports, if you think they qualify for gifted. Our biggest tip is that you put that in writing, put the request in writing, and then that starts the process. We have a whole workshop on gifted IEPs specifically, so if you have any questions about that, you can reach out to us for more details.
Yep. Number 4 for our tips for today, you have the right to request to meet with your child's teacher, principal, IEP, or GIEP, if either of those apply. This gives you the opportunity to connect with and even build a relationship with the people that are in charge of your child's educational experience every single day, and we should be doing so regularly. I typically also tell parents to make sure in requesting any of these meetings, you also do the same if you have time to volunteer or you have some sort of service, or not service, but if you have time to offer to your child's school, I'm sure they're always looking for parents to engage and help out. So request to meet with your child's teacher, principal, or IEP if those apply, for following up on your child's progress, but also for maybe volunteer opportunities for you.
It's a partnership.
Yep.
Great. Number 5, you have the right to be notified if your child has an infraction. So what the district documents state is that you must be notified by administration of all charges, consequences, and applicable due process rights during disciplinary process for level 2 and 3 offenses, which would result in a suspension. So you have the right to be notified with those details. So we think it's really important that families know it includes all of those aspects that you have the right to be notified for. Oh, double whammy from me. Number 6, you have the right for translation and interpretation supports. So similar to the parent hotline, but not that it has to get to that level, but there's a number on the screen. You can call this 9 line and you leave a message just like the parent hotline and ask your question or state your comment in your preferred language, and then within 24 hours someone gets back to you in your preferred language and helps you navigate or figure out that situation. Also too, if this should be happening, but if it's not, you have the right to the materials being sent home from school. They should be translated. So if they are not and you have any questions about that, you should contact the 9 line as well too. And if you have other questions about this, you can contact us and let us know. So,
all right. Tip number 7. You have a right to request your child's grades, GPA, and transcripts. I know that typically grades and progress reports and things like that are mailed out, but as a parent, if those things are misplaced or you have a need to know what your child's progress is in between those scheduled mailings, then you have a right to request those documents or that information from your child's teacher. I'm often surprised. I meet parents that say, oh, I found out that my child was failing when they failed. Don't be that parent. Mm-hmm. Utilize your right and request that information if you don't have it, and also see if your child's school uses different things to keep you abreast of how they are doing. For example, Class Dojo or the Remind app. I know there's Power School, different things like that, where you have a right as a parent to check your child's progress and status throughout the year.
And last but not least, you have the right to nope, that's you. Oh, my bad.
Last but not least, you have the right to receive referrals for supports before receiving a citation for truancy. And so schools have different resource officers, counselors. If you're not sure who that person is in your school, ask. It might be a FACE coordinator that works directly with parents and engaging parents, but they are able to offer you assistance with things that might be causing your children to be chronically late, chronically absent, or truant before you are taken to court and receive citations for truancy. So be sure to use those resources. They are your right.
Well, now officially last, on the screen you can see mine and Nicole's contact information. We would love to hear from you, hear how the school year is going, and also if you have any questions about more details about any of these points, we're here as a resource and a support for you all, and we'd love to chat with you. So, and again, don't forget to check out our website, ourschoolspittsburgh.org, and navigate through that and see what your options are, and also our newest information and our report to the community is on there. Yes. And then also on your screen, you're about to see the opportunity for a text to donate. It's super simple, and every little bit helps. We offer childcare at all of our meetings for families. We have food, and also being able to supply this information and these resources to you, it helps support those efforts. So every little bit helps, so we would appreciate it. Yes. So thank you again. We'll be back soon, probably in the new year, and
we hope to hear from you soon.
Yes, don't wait to hear from us. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.